Coming to you from the venue that hosted the Super Bowl back in February of '06. Welcome to Ford Field in downtown Detroit. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Detroit Lions.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. I couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Check. Panther 60. Panther 60. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready?
Well, they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. That's a pickup of 11 and a first down on their first offensive play. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, that he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that will bring up second down. The Lions at 10-4 on the year. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
From the 35, here's second down and 7.
70 Timberwolves. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Hurt. Wide motion. Ready?
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go. You look at this Steeler defense. We know they're going to be tough to throw on. Top 3 in the NFL defending the pass.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
Here is third down and 4.
19. Hawk 70. Hawk 19. 70 Lions.
Back to throw here. Flush to his right. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
He's a talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the first down marker, and this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Gibbs straight ahead. A tackle by Cole Holcomb. This defense for the Steelers, they played really well in that win last week against Miami.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
Rig, Viking 18. Cup 19. 79 Broncos. Ready?
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. A short pass here taken in by Laporta. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 18. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
What a drive. This has been just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
Here we go. Here we go. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
Taken down.
Cameron Hayward in on the tackle.
4 yards on the pickup.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Count Buffalo 18. Check smash. Check smash. Go.
Second down, and they go back to Gibbs. And the Lions are going to have a first and goal as he's inside the 10, down to the 7-yard line. The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
Bronco 80. Ready.
They go play action here on first down. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
And down here, 1st and goal, if it's not there, don't force it. You've got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
Cougar 19. Panther 60. Panther 60.
They'll look to throw here. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. And he takes this one in for the Lions. Touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs. Halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Lions will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either. And it's 7-0.
Steelers, nothing. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as they'll get this up to the 29.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
You talk about this Lions defense. Well, they've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
They fire this one quickly to Austin. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down. On fourth down, out is the punter, Cameron Johnston, to boot it away. Here's Jones. It's a 41-yard punt, but just another 31 following the run back. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, just 2 series in here, Charles, but everything's gone to script so far. They got a touchdown on their first drive. Their defense holds, and now they've got a chance to take a 2-score lead.
And to co-sign with you, exactly the start they scripted up. And really, that kind of start, that can set the tone for the game for them.
The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
That's good.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Ready up. 70 Lions. Here we go. Here we go.
From the gun, Gibbs will get it. Oh, and now some space to operate. They showed up a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down.
It's a gain of 9.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
At the Steelers' 38-yard line.
Viking 18. Let's go now. 70 Lions. Go.
Another run for Gibbs here. And he'll get it down to the play to the 37. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Ready.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Top 60. 70 Timberwolves. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 6.
Cowboy 80. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Ready.
Looking to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gibbs. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play.
Brings up 3rd.
And that'll leave him with a 3rd and just a yard. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
19, 19, Viking, check smash, check smash. Warriors 70, pump, 19 tight, 19 tight. 18, Cougar 19.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A gain of 17 yards.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Here we go. Panthers 60. Panthers 60. Panthers 60. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Now back to the ground. Here's Gibbs. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Some good strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness. Just about got him into the end zone.
Here's 2nd and 2 now from the 3.
Come on. Set. Dragon 60. Go.
They'll go again with Gibbs. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs. That's rushing touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Lions have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
The kicker on for the point.
Extra point forthcoming. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Lions 14. Steelers 0. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Right back to him on 1st down. And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield.
Malcolm Rodriguez.
2 minutes to play, 1st half. It's 14-0.
2nd and 2 at the 50-yard line.
Now a 2nd and 2. From midfield, here's Rodgers. Catch is made by Metcalf. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 25-yard line.
And a Steeler
And a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the 1st down.
Now runs straight ahead with Wood. And he's brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
18.
Throw left side complete. That's Woods. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. On the give, it's Warren. A good display of power, but it will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
The first carry now. This is Johnson. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. But keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3.
Hey, tick, 18, inside. Boom, boom. I got it. Back north.
Throwing now is Rodgers. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Kenneth Gainwell, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Steelers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. And a lot of football. Full half to be played. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel.
Maverick. 60 Maverick.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And he goes out right around the 39. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Viking, 18. Ready. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Check smash, check smash. Panther 11, Panther 11. 19 tight, 19 tight. Mustang 19.
They'll look to throw. Over the middle and take it in by Laporta. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts.
15 yards.
As they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Eagles, 60 Eagles. Hawk 70, Hawk, Bronco 80. 29 Broncos. Dragon 60. Cup 19. Cup 19. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Go.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And he goes down, but not before getting us inside the 25. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
3 more yards.
I think the last two plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those two that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. Wide open receiver complete. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
First down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Okay.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal.
Rig alert. Rig alert. Cougar 19. Ready, ready.
Now back to throw. Touchdown! Jahmyr Gibbs, as the first half is winding down. And the Lions will extend their lead here just before halftime. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-7.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
First down, Steelers.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30.
50, 88,
Now Rodgers goes right back to Smith again. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, this from 37. Boswell's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people would think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
handoff for Warren. And he stopped immediately there. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments.
Get 300! Get 300!
From the gun, it's Rodgers. And he is caught. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
On the run, it's Warren. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
319! Back north. Zoom. Yeah, this. Take 30. Hey, take 26. Go to 50.
Throwing is Rodgers. He's got Wilson, middle of the field. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
What terrifies defenses when they see slant routes thrown is that the receiver is on the move, and oftentimes he catches it and gets upfield. Does a really nice job rallying to him and stopping him for a minimal gain.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
88, 300.
Now it's Rodgers. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 21. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards.
Blue 58. What's the key?
They'll run it. Warren. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're not doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
They'll come up 2nd and 7.
58. Go to 50.
Warren will try the right side. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive.
Back 258. Hey, take 26. Inside. Take 30. Jump out. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Over the middle, that's caught by Woods. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It's a 9-yard gain, and it'll keep the drive moving.
So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that third down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field defensively. Make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
Now a run with Warren.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
No gain on the play.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Another shot from the 9 on second and goal.
Box it. Get 300. Get 300.
Here's Rodgers. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown.
Jalen Warren.
Touchdown number 22 on the season.
And the Steelers are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third.
Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
And the man out of the backfield gets in for the score.
Conversion.
Plant. Motion. Number 50.
Rodgers will throw for it. And this is going to be intercepted.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Jones now on the return. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Now
a give to Gibbs, running left.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Ford Field. It's the Lions holding onto the football, and they also have the lead as we start quarter number 4. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. 18 Pioneers.
They'll set up a throw.
A short pass here taken in by Laporta.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on first and second downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
2. Mustang Cougar 19. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Now a play fake here on first down. He's airing it out for Williams. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Jameson Williams, 51 yards. And the Lions are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this fourth quarter advantage. Well, to put it mildly, he's been able to dice up this secondary all game long, and this time that was a missile that he threw into the end zone and adding another touchdown to his ledger.
And I think we see these youngsters develop a lot quicker than we ever have because when they get started in this game, they're not just throwing passes around. They're reading coverages early. So now they're like seasoned pros earlier in their career. How about this one here? If they win this ball game, a game ball definitely coming from his head coach.
Crease here as he's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. 42 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Well, I think after that run, the defense getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
Here's Warren. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to third down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
And the Steelers on third down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on second and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the first down there, but they, as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
Taken down at the 41. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Back north. Jim! Hey, Mike.
Now they'll throw with Rodgers. That's caught. It's Austin left side. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Get 300. Get 300. Inside.
Now Rodgers. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Warren. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. it's Warren. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. First and goal. They got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
10-yard line.
Rodgers going to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
258! Back foot! Hey, 88! Hey, check 26! Box it! Check 30! Gun! Boom! Back foot!
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. An incomplete pass on first down. Here's second and goal.
319, 26, go to 50, slant, go to 50, hey, you block over here. Jump out!
Rodgers now to throw. In the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Jaylen Warren, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Steelers have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Boswell for the extra point. And this is back to a 5-point game.
Makes the score Lions 28, Steelers 23. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Now Jones. Jones now on the return. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
At the 21-yard line.
Get it! 19, 18, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat, 18, Pioneer.
Back to throw here. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Gibbs. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
A gain of 17 yards.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
He's going to have the hook up to Schwartz. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
19 Lions. Warriors 70.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. It's Williams on the catch. And he will have a Lions first down, and that's the one which should seal a victory.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
Cougar 19. 70 Lions. Check smash. Street. Check up.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Ready? Not straight right, Hawk 70. 79 Broncos. 60 Mavericks. Ready?
Now this time he'll look to throw. Around he caught. It's St. Brown. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Amon-Ra St. Brown, 38 yards. And the Lions extend this fourth quarter lead, and they are getting closer and closer to win number 11. No going for two. They'll kick the point after. Point after, right down the middle. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
Lions 35, Steelers 23. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Here's 1st down.
Hey,
First down, Pittsburgh.
50, come out!
Throwing now is Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Well, this defense has been physical all game long, and it certainly looks like they're not going to back off and make things any easier. They want to keep making life miserable for the receivers all the way to the end.
Hey, 50. Hey, you block over here.
Here's Rodgers to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Lions will have solid field position here as they take over at the 35-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. We got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it second and a foot or so.
46-yard line.
80.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
A gain of 3.
But Charles, you think about this victory, pretty impressive. They came in facing one of the top defenses in the National Football League. Not only did they get the win, they played a clean football game, didn't have any turnovers against that great defense.
Yeah, it's a terrific observation because you know they emphasize ball security, wanted to avoid making any major mistakes playing against that tough defense, and they were turnover free and took points when they were available. Excellent execution, and they did it confidently.
So for Detroit, it's a big win here as they move to 11-4 now on the year. And they will hit the road next week.